Okay, so Mr. Henry, I got a wedding coming up, and they're asking me to get a tuxedo, not a suit. I have a lot of suits, but I don't think I have any tuxedos. So I think I need a little help with knowing the difference between that.
Okay, so again, one of the main differences between a tuxedo and a suit is that a suit is made all out of primarily the same fabric. And what I mean by that, this is considered the body of the garment, and this is a facing. The body and the fabric and the facing are both out of the same fabric, which is what your standard suit looks like. When you talk about a tuxedo both of them can be made out of the same fabric, but it gives you a totally different look. Or the lapel of the jacket and the bosom pocket and the breast pocket are all made out of a shiny type fabric, which is called the satin fabric. Right. Same thing on the inside. The inside part of it would be made out of satin trim and the lining and so on and so on. Right? And the same satin that's on the lapel of the jacket, it would also run down the side seam of the trousers as well.
As far as fit, when it like a regular suit and a tuxedo, even just the way it fits around you is completely different, or is it just mostly the stitching?
It's a number of things, accessory wise. When you wear a dress suit, you have your trousers, you have a belt loop, and you have a belt. Or sometimes you could have suspenders. But for a tuxedo, it's totally different. Tuxedos are made to fit snugger at the waist, because most tuxedos do not have belt loops. So you need it to fit a little snugger at the waist so that you don't have to be concerned with your pants drooping. So that's why they make it a bit snugger at the waist. It could come with suspenders. If you didn't want the tight, snug fit at the waist, you get a bigger waistline, but just have suspenders on to hold it up, to keep it from drooping down to where it sags at the bottom of the pants to give you that bell look at the bottom. So the other thing about the tuxedo is that you want a little bit of your cuff. You want to first have a French cuff type shirt, and then you also want a portion of the sleeve to show on the bottom of the cuff, which adds a bit of distinctiveness to the finished appearance of the wardrobe when you fully get dressed. It's primarily for evening wear, formal wear, a red carpet affair. If you're a part of a wedding party, you wear it at a wedding party, or if you get married, you'll want something more formal, different from your standard business suit. Or if you want to combine both, you want it to be formal, but you don't want it to be the standard traditional type formal suit, then you just get a nice tailored suit and you just dress it up with whatever the shirt, the tie, and all the accessories that goes with it. So the other thing, when you talk about a bow tie, you see a lot of people wear a wingtip shirt with the bow tie, which you can do.
What's wingtip shirt mean?
This is called wingtip
okay.
lapel.
Yeah.
Right? That's okay, but most of the time when you really wear a bow tie, you should have a stand-up collar, not this.
One of those. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really what the shirt that's made for a bow tie,
okay.
and the double wingtip is made for a necktie. Some people confuse or don't really understand what's business attire versus what's that's business. Some people wear it now as both, but just from a technical point of view, those shirts are really meant for business attire, which is for a necktie, not a bow tie.
This wouldn't be good for a necktie, or?
These two are the exact same shirt,
okay.
but it just gives you a whole different look when it's not buttoned all the way up to the neckline, and you're able to see the ascot inside, opposed to it being buttoned all the way up to the neck.
Nice.
So it just gives you a more cooler Miami Vice type look.
Yeah.
So right. So that's the main difference between the tuxedo and the dress suit. So hopefully that helped you out.
Yeah, definitely did. Yeah.